these are peanut, and half of them are peanut butter. What you don't know is, well, I guess you can figure out one's bigger. Okay. Some most people don't really enjoy talking about, but it's pretty humorous. Our bathrooms. Well, I don't know about girls, but there's kind of a, no, I don't know. There used to be an etiquette about bathrooms. Nowadays, not so much. Especially in public places. Like, it's okay if you're at home and you're like, you know, this isn't your own home. So yeah, you better. And then you're, hey man, you're like, hey, what's going on? Now that I have some girls over here all like, I'm done here. You know why, but alright, let's do that, you know. Spray, make sure to spray the bathroom. But at work, it's a different story. There's issues. When you're sitting on a toilet in a public place, there's usually more than 2 stalls. Actually, there's usually like 3, and a urinal or 2. And if you're sitting on a stall, of course you know if you're sitting on a stall, the first thing that's going to happen is, someone in here? Yeah, I'm in here taking a poo. Thank you for distracting me. And then you're like, alright, let's watch them sit in the stall next to you. Now you've already established conversation. Don't do that. That's rule number 1 of bathroom etiquette. Don't establish a conversation. Rule 2 is don't continue that conversation. No! You know 2 guys sitting on a stall next to each other? Yep. You know, I don't know what it's like, but they're like, hey man, how's it going? And the other guy's like, it's good. And you're like, had any solid foods lately? He's like, yeah, just a few. And I can tell. You know, but the worst, I mean, it gets awkward, especially since, you know, every guy and every girl, I'm sure, does it. You're sitting there and you're on the stall. So that's what a shoes look like. Then you walk out and you're like, there it is. I see the guy. That's the guy that didn't wash his hands. You hear a flush, door open, gone. You know, you got a conversation. Yeah, you had a great bathroom time, but it's you can never have real friends with those people. It's strict bathroom rule only. It's kind of sad. But the most awkward is when you're sitting at a urinal. There's a guy next to you. You're literally like 2 feet apart, maybe even less. And that guy goes, "What's up, man?" You're like, "Oh, hey. Hey." Yeah, that wouldn't even be. I'm waiting for the day I do that. What's up, man? No, but you get really close and you're like already peeing. You have your wiener out and you're talking to the guy in the urinal. He's like, "Hey." You're like, "Hey, you." And now I know, especially at my work, we do that a lot. I'll be sitting there, and you know, like, I'm bored. Hi-ya! You want to?
No, you have to finish it off.
Okay. And it just gets even more awkward as we continue. I mean, you talk, and then you'll start talking about the weird stuff, and your pee stream becomes shh, drip, drip, and you're like, and then you hope that guy leaves, but he's still peeing. You know, for some reason, his bladder's like 17 times bigger than yours. You'll be like, shh. It'd be like, also go on. You're like, oh, there we go. You just leave, and then he'll see you outside. He'll be like, hey man. Gosh. But, you know, that's how it goes. Kermit the Frog here, saying today's letter is J for Joe.